Sounds good, and we're off.
And we're off.
Cool.
I had to wear my Aces shirt that I got for free.
Nice.
I had to represent the squad.
Yeah, I guess we're repping red today.
Which I'm surprised we don't do more often because it's like my favorite color. Your
Yeah.
favorite color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But here we are.
Episode 25.
25. We're almost at half a year.
It's pretty awesome.
That means we're going to hit the half a year mark when I get back.
And
first episode.
We got to do, I don't know.
I'm going to order smelling salts. I'll have some smelling salts delivered to you. I'll have some smelling salts delivered here. That's how we're going to start the episode.
Yeah, I'm scared. Don't do that.
I'm going to do it.
Well, yeah.
Or I'll order
25.
some and then I'll drop off some to you.
Yo, imagine if you accidentally do it.
I'm gonna make Asher do it. I'm gonna be like, hey, smell this really quick.
Oh my gosh. Would it hurt
the one person that
children?
Doesn't need energy? Well, I mean, it ruins adult sinus cavities if they do it enough.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I just gave him a little whiff, he'd be all right. Like
just run by him with
a little drive-by bump, just like
a drive-by bump.
I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. Just fine. Just fucking peachy.
Yeah.
Great. Starting the fucking episode wondering how to ruin our kids. Well, I guess we'll start the episode by you're currently on vacation.
Yes.
Like right now.
I'm currently right now on a cruise ship.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in on the cruise ship. Your background looks like an amazing room.
It's a pretty big, pretty
cabin.
Big stateroom. We didn't get the small thing, You needed the space.
Oh man. No. But yeah. No, you're tuning in. You're tuning in from the cruise ship. You take the time to so you can. Man, I kind of wish like you showed up to the episode like with vacation attire.
Oh, I should have. Actually, this is probably going to be my vacation attire.
True.
Basketball shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah. 100%.
It's my everyday attire, so why wouldn't it be my vacation?
You have to add like something vacation-y to the ensemble.
Italian, some like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, just hanging out back here behind me.
Or just like a little straw hat.
Or not giving away. They're selling houses in Italy for
$1.
€1. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might buy a house for no reason.
Yeah, buy me one. I'll pay you. I'll sell you.
Like one of them, the only requirement to buy it is that you remodel it within 3 years.
Oh.
I'm like, I can make multiple trips back to Italy and just.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy me one. I'll sell you.
I got you. If we're in like a little Italian village, I'm like,
which one you want?
How many of these shacks are you people selling? They're like, oh, we're selling all of these. I'm like, just throw the money at it.
Wow, fucking dickhead. They're gonna be like, that's fucking cool. Yeah, it's okay.
That'd be cool though. Like honestly, to like have property in another country, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be. So that's why I'm banking on that you'll actually buy me one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, since you're on vacation and we were talking about Disneyland Paris, I'm sure you already know, but I have some Disneyland Paris fun facts for you.
Okay.
You probably know them all already. You probably like brushed up on all your research. Oh, that's right. You don't give a fuck about Disneyland, asshole.
Not excited.
So we're going to talk about it. We're fucking talking about it. So, the castle, starting with the castle.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, it's European inspired for Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Okay. Isn't that
And
what it is in LA?
well, well,
Whose castle is it in LA?
hold on. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just talking. Fuck. I'm
My
just
bad.
talking.
Continue. Continue.
It's more so like the architecture is more European. So it's actually very
Oh, okay.
beautiful and I love
I get what you're
it.
saying.
Yeah. Um, and beneath it is the dragon lair. And you can go see the dragon sleeping under the castle. Mm-hmm.
Dragon?
Yeah. Yeah. So make sure that
Which
you
one of these cartoons has a dragon? Did Sleeping Beauty have a dragon
I
in it?
think so. Yeah. I think so.
I guess I'm gonna have to check out this dragon.
Yeah. So it's at the bottom. So go see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
But now you
I'll
know
check it out.
because you would probably were like, "What the fuck? There's a dragon here." But
Yeah.
now you could probably tell people who don't know, "Hey, P.S. There's a dragon underneath
I'm
us."
just gonna be walking around with like Lisa's family, like, when are we gonna see this fucking dragon? Let's go check out this dragon. They're gonna be like, what dragon? We're like, let me tell you about the dragon.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna tell Lisa, "I'm serious. That's not my dragon. It's
Like,
an
what the
actual
fuck are you
dragon."
doing? Like,
So the people can probably assume the most popular ride is Ratatouille, right?
Ratatouille. Yep. We're gonna eat at Remy's
Oh, how
restaurant. Yeah.
fun!
I'm pretty excited for that one.
Oh
Pretty excited
yeah.
for that.
Please let me know. And that features another trackless ride, just like Rise.
Ratatouille does?
Yeah, it's a ride like Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Rat Resistance, because he's a rat.
And not the droid you're looking for. Yeah, so I'm excited for you guys for that.
I'm
And
pretty excited for that now. I mean, you're doing a good job at selling it right now.
all right, cool. Because I, you know me, I love Disney. I fucking love Disney. I've looked into Disneyland Tokyo so much already. Travis is sick of it already. But I'm like so stoked, and also because like, oh, hold on, tangent, right? Disneyland Tokyo, it's $56 to get in
For the whole day?
for the whole day.
That's not like a half day?
No, it's for the whole day. And they actually do a
damn.
half day price. And here, right, the Mickey ears, I have a bunch of them right here. The Mickey ears are what, like close to $30 or more, right? They're $12. Bitch.
Japan's
What?
like,
Come on, man. I'm gonna be
Yeah, seriously.
fucking. I need a suitcase just for the Disney ears.
I better go into like Disneyland Paris now and be like, I'm gonna be expecting like less expensive stuff now.
Yeah. It's
Even
gonna
though you
be
said
so much
Tokyo,
fun.
like I'm gonna go in being like, in America.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And I'm also really interested to hear about like the food options that you guys are gonna get. Because of course everything is themed, you know? So like you're gonna have different snacks and different like
Mhm.
experiences there with their food. Like it's gonna be amazing. Okay.
Like, you think they're gonna have churros? I'm just worried
Yeah.
about churros.
Yes.
They better have churros.
Yes.
They're gonna have beignets for sure.
Yeah,
just like
they're
fast French.
I'm assuming they're gonna have churros. I don't actually
better have
remember
churros.
seeing anything of Disneyland Tokyo with churros. I saw ramen.
They're like, it's deep fried ramen dumped in brown sugar and cinnamon.
Oh
And
damn.
you're like, oh, ramen churro.
Yes, I'll eat it. Okay, so you know how recently? Okay, I've been telling this to people. You know, we're late to the game when it comes to the popcorn buckets, but it's very recent. I feel like it's within like the last 2 years where like the popcorn buckets are kind of like at the movie theaters. You have like themed
Yeah.
popcorn buckets now,
Yeah,
right?
there's hella hype for them now.
There's a lot of hype, but it's very recent. Very
Yeah,
recent.
yeah.
like I would say more hype in the last 8 months to a year, and maybe like
Oh yeah, for sure.
2 years
Because of
of
the
like
Dune butthole
actually.
bucket,
Oh
like
God, it
that
was
thing
called the
set everything off.
that was called the Dunussy.
Yeah, that one set like everything off. Like,
Wait, did you see Deadpool's?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're getting that one.
But like that's the thing, right? Like there were always popcorn buckets.
But
Well, not I
not
shouldn't say always. I shouldn't say always. But there were like themed popcorn buckets, but it was
right.
at very specific places, right? Like Brandon theaters,
Yeah.
not like major like nationwide
And now they
chains
have
anymore.
them. And
Hmm.
even if it was a popcorn bucket, it was just like a normal like tin bucket with like the logo of the movie.
Yeah,
Now there's
yeah.
like, I mean, we have like the Ghostbusters one because that one was fucking sick with the
Was it
slime
a trap?
guy.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
yeah, it was the one of the slime guys. Whatever.
Slimer?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Slimer. Yeah. 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 So I did see the actual thing and I went to go buy it and the fucking guy in front of me got the last one. So
Oh,
whatever, it
that
wasn't meant to be.
sucks. I would be
Anyways,
pissed.
so Disneyland Tokyo, they have like their own little mini mart of just popcorn buckets. They've been in the game for a minute when it comes to the popcorn buckets because you're not going to have a fucking stall of popcorn buckets for a recent hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
they've been in this shit. And like their
So,
popcorn buckets are so intricate, like the It's a Small World one, you could like spin this little dial and then it has like the people coming out. Dude.
grabbing little pieces of popcorn from you,
Yo, that'd be sick.
and you're like, think.
Yeah, I mean, like now at Universal. Oh no, wait, is it Universal? No. At Disney, normal Disneyland for us, they have the popcorn bucket of I think it's Toy Story. It's a car. It
Oh,
actually
RC.
moves. Oh yeah. I forget. I think it's Toy Story. So don't fucking. But yeah, so I'm so excited to see what Disneyland Paris will have for y'all. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited for you guys. I feel like I'm going and I'm not. just WhatsApp me or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna
um
be sending random pictures and stuff in Discord.
yeah. And every response of mine is, "Oh my god." Oh my god. Yeah. So, okay. So last one for Disneyland Paris is the Phantom Manor. So we have the Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you aware of the Phantom Manor? Okay.
No.
So they don't have the Haunted Mansion, they have the Phantom Manor. It actually has a darker storyline than
Interesting.
normal Haunted Mansion, which
I'm
I
about
think
it.
is dope, right? Because obviously we're into like the
Yeah, yeah.
darker
I'm
side of
about it.
things. Yeah. And you know what? Even though it's Disney, who gives a fuck? Like, we need to know that, like, there's some dark shit out there. But basically, the storyline of the Phantom Manor is that there was like this wealthy guy named Henry something, and he built
Hey,
the
that's
Phantom
what my name
Manor.
is in English.
Hmm?
Enrique is Henry in English.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Random tangent, by the way.
Holy shit.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
that's why
start
when you said
calling you
Henry, I was
Henry.
like, my boy.
My boy Jeff. Okay. Well, I had no idea, so now I'm gonna call you Henry when I'm just mad.
That's fine.
Fucking Henry. They're like, who the fuck is she talking about? Okay, so Henry is like this wealthy guy that builds the manor, like the mansion, on top of Big Thunder Mountain.
Okay.
And he lives there with his wife and his daughter. Then his daughter falls in love with the Joe Schmo miner. His name is Jake. And the dad's like, fuck no. That's not gonna fucking happen. But of course
He's
they
beneath you.
love each other, right? And her dad is like, I fucking forbid that shit. You're not gonna be with some peasant. And she was like, no, daddy, but I love him. And then they elope. Okay? And then, oh yeah. And And on their wedding day, a mysterious phantom appears and causes a super crazy accident, and Jake dies. Okay, and then and then the daughter is freaking crushed, right? And she goes back to the manor and she isolates herself. She goes into madness and is tormented by the spirit of her dad. And then the dad torments her and any other random visitor that goes into the manor. And that is the story of the Phantom Manor. So when you go there, you're going to learn about the storyline, and you'll see, like, not disturbing, but you will see the scenes of that storyline. Okay. How the fuck he got into a phantom, you're going to have to tell me, because I don't fucking know.
Okay, because that's where I was like, why is she being haunted by her dad?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you let me know that part.
It's going to be her dad murdered the guy.
Yeah, something crazy like that. And but
I think.
Just let me know. But yeah, true love gone wrong. That's the Phantom Manor.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Dude, you know what? Like, okay, another Disney tangent. What was it, Disney? I'm pretty sure. I loved the movie Tower of Terror.
Was that a movie?
Yeah. Don't do this to me, because later it's going to trip me out what I'm about to talk about. And so the fact that you're saying that to me is...
Talk about it.
Would it talk about what?
Get it out. Oh?
No, I'm going to tell you later. Oh yeah, Tower of Terror was a movie. Dude, you had me fucking fact-checking my own movie that I remembered. It was such a good movie. You never seen it?
It just says it's a ride.
No, dude, it's an actual movie. It's called The Tower of Terror. It had Kirsten Dunst in it.
Kirsten?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Tower of Terror movie.
Yeah, dude, that movie was dope. I think I have it on DVD.
I never seen this movie. Steve Guttenberg.
It's so good. It's so good.
Okay, so this movie is based on the ride.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a straight-to-TV movie.
I remember seeing it on Disney Channel.
Well, that's...
Oh.
TV.
You're right. Okay. But, yeah. It was such a good movie. I don't know, maybe you should watch it on your ride or your flight to your
Disney
vacation. Plus? I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Well, while you look... Oh, yeah, you have to. Like, it's, I feel like it's not your typical Disney movie. Like, the intro is so fucking good, too. But, yeah. Well.
Trash. It's not on Disney Plus. What's the point of Disney Plus if they're not going to have Disney movies?
They ain't about it. They ain't about that real shit.
They ain't about it. They got Double Trouble on there.
Dude, that movie was so sick.
So we were scrolling through Disney Plus, and I'm like, oh shit, Double Trouble. Lisa's like, what even is that fucking movie?
It's the two twins!
Yo.
And
this twin scores a game-winning basket by doing this weird shuffle thing.
Yeah, she goes like that. She goes like that, and then she pump fakes it over to the other side, and she breaks her fucking ankle.
Was fucking dying when I was like, this is how she won the game.
Yes.
Explaining, and she was like, doing that shit? And I'm like...
Yeah, she, and then her face too, and it was like in slow-mo, and she was like shuffling side to side. Yeah, and then she pump fakes and then goes that way.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now,
like as like they were asking what it was.
I would have too. I would have gone up too and fucking.
Lisa was so confused. The kids were so confused. I was like, "Hey, I didn't write it. It's just the way it played out."
Bro, that movie was so sick. Okay, another movie I really, really, really loved was Motocross. Right? Was that it?
Yeah, but I don't think I watched that.
Hold on. Yeah, motocrossed. Oh, it was so good. And then I love Brink. Like
Everybody loves Brink.
fucking everybody.
And Pup and Suds.
Oh, God, that movie was so amazing. And then trying to think of. Oh, and then I really like that one movie, The Luck of the Irish.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that movie too. So the dude that's
Oh my God, remember
the dude
Under
that's
Wraps?
the main guy?
Sorry, that was
Yeah,
another
yeah.
one. That was so good too.
The dude from Luck of the Irish. I never knew his name, but anything he was ever in after that, me and my brother would be like, "Oh, it's Luck of the Irish." Like automatically just called him Luck of the Irish.
Yeah, we don't know his fucking name.
We're talking about like characters and we're just like Luck of the Irish. And we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that movie was great. Under Wraps was
Yeah.
another one. Oh my gosh. I remember crying watching Under Wraps like the first time I saw it. Because I felt bad for him. He just wanted a family. Dude, those fucking like Disney movies,
Oh yeah, those early 2000 Disney movies
so
were
fucking
legit.
yes, I was gonna say amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the story
Johnny
like
Tsunami,
oh my gosh, I forgot all about him.
Cadet Kelly.
That was such a good movie. But I like Hilary Duff.
There was like super strong lesbian vibes in that movie.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think yeah, that really when I actually thought like a girl was like attractive, not just like pretty or like she looked pretty or whatever,
Yeah.
was from motocross.
I have to look this.
Okay, hold on. Do you know the storyline of it?
There's a chick that's pretending to be a dude that races motocross.
Yeah, so basically it was her brother. Her brother was like supposed to be like in this
Oh, she's the
competition.
man, except motocross instead of soccer.
Yes. 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 Yeah. So like her brother gets hurt and then like they come up with this plan for like the sister to like shave her head and then act like her brother and everywhere like she went she like kept the helmet on and then eventually like people like figured out that
Yeah.
but it was such a good movie too. But I remember like seeing her and I was like, oh my gosh, like why is she so attractive? Yeah. Aww. I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, they all look so good still. I love those movies. Oh, you know what's so funny is that Travis, like, maybe like 6 months ago, showed us Angels in the Outfield.
Have you never seen that movie?
Never. Yo, that movie was fucking awesome.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Have you seen Rookie of the Year?
No.
So, what's that dude's name? He's in American Pie. Not Jason Biggs.
American Pie?
He's like a teenager in this movie, but he like breaks his arm and then he can end up throwing like Major League Baseball speed
Oh,
fastballs.
I've seen like this, like the stuff for it. I've seen this cover, but I haven't seen the actual movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We'll have to.
That's another one that like it reminds
Check
me
it
of like
out.
Angel of the Outfield or Angels in the Outfield.
Talking about all these Disney movies now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, how did we go from like opening no intro to we're at 25 minutes of Disney movie tangent?
Yeah, I know we're so. All right, well, let's get to the intro then. Sorry, Enrique is on vacation and we're reminiscing about fucking Disney movies. Well, I mean, pretty short intro, right? Welcome back, episode 25. Thanks for being here. Enrique is on vacation, literally right now. But we're here to record for you. We're not skipping a beat. We are on mission 100. Please, we're working towards a goal. 100 seems so little, but it means so much to us. So please, if you're listening or watching, either subscribe or leave us a follow, leave a review. It's greatly appreciated because we definitely want to grow. And if you've been with us for a minute now, we appreciate you so much. And thank you for the support and listening.
Thanks for listening, Z. Appreciate you.
yeah. And yeah, just I don't fucking know. Making two people's dreams come true one day. Maybe we can buy a whole neighborhood in Italy.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be.
I kind of feel like they're opening it up for like just a monopoly of someone to just buy all of them and like remodel them and then just sell them off again.
Yeah, something
like normal real estate stuff.
Yeah,
buying fixer-uppers. I might have to buy more than one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, buy me two, but I'm gonna ask for one.
Yeah, no, I got you.
All right, what you got for us?
I'm gonna hand you a rustic ass looking key and be like,
Travis, we're homeowners. He'll be really happy for that, though.
I bet.
Oh my gosh!
He's.
I need you.
I almost said he's simple. That's not the right word that I was looking for. But like he finds the joy in like
little things. Yeah, right? He definitely does. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you can, like, do it, like, get it before Father's Day, expedite that fucking key to me, and then like on Father's Day, I can be like, I bought you a house in Italy.
It's gonna look like fucking Davy Jones's key from Pirates.
Yeah.
It's all fucking big and nasty looking.
But he'll be so happy. He'll be like, oh my God, that's so amazing. I'll be like, yeah, let's go see it.
Let's go see it now. You're like, I'll bring my laptop. I can work from there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just have to know the time zone and what time to log on.
Yeah, exactly. So Booktok, you're a reader.
Yeah.
Are
you?
No.
Okay. I read. So I was gonna say this is weird for you to bring up, but okay.
Well, this is why. So, we're talking like the spicy side of Booktok, right?
Yeah, I had a feeling. I have a feeling you were gonna talk about the spicy side.
This shit is fucking everywhere now.
Yes.
For no fucking reason. Like on my everyday Instagram feed, I'll be looking at like dudes and chicks talking about motorcycles, and then all of a sudden, and I wrote down one or I typed one out randomly, just like I imagine it going like this: his expert fingers slide into me like he slides into gears, and I'm like, why the fuck is this here?
Yeah.
It's not the only place I noticed it though. Hockey pages, which like I feel like is a weird place to see them because it's like mostly dudes.
Yes.
I guess there's some puck bunnies just hanging out, but like one of them said, he pushes my head down with assertiveness, proving exactly why and how he earned that C, so like the C because you're captain, as I take his C obediently. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
God damn.
What is going on? I'm like, why are these popping up randomly now? And then I'm like, maybe Instagram's telling me to read? But then I'm gonna feel weird reading this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I actually don't like those. I mean, like, maybe I haven't come across the correct book, but what I have read a few books that have like a little bit of it, and it makes me super uncomfortable because I'm not trying to
cringe, or like you're not trying to get all hot and bothered while you're reading
I'm not trying to get all hot and bothered reading a book, I guess. And it's not cringe. I mean, it can be cringe depending on the writing of it, right?
Yeah,
but like the little bit that I have like read, actually in my most recent book that I was reading, I was just kind of like, bro, like just tell me that y'all had sex like on the living room floor. Like I don't need to know.
Like, I could have done without this 3 pages of
No, it wasn't. It was. It's like maybe like a paragraph. But yes, there are
But still, yeah,
books,
I get what you're
right, that
saying.
do have
Yeah,
pages of like the descriptions of
yeah,
it, and it's like I don't need that in my brain. Like
yeah.
I don't like reading that
So
stuff.
I ranked them from like, or not ranked them. I ordered them from like, this one's kind of
Cringe.
okay.
Oh.
This one's like, whoa.
Oh.
And then, well, the take his C obediently one. I was like, whoa. Like I can see how that would get somebody going, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one's fucking weird. Car
Okay.
page, right?
Car page.
Yeah, like for
Oh,
cars, pictures of cars. Yeah.
real quick. When you were like, "Oh, I have I look at dudes and girls on Instagram," and I was like, and then you were like about whatever, and I was like,
Motorcycles.
"Oh, yeah." I was like, "Holy shit." Okay.
So car page. One of the comments says, he tells me cars and brakes aren't the only things he loves to slam. As he grips me like a steering wheel and spins me like he's drifting. And I was
That's
like,
really aggressive. Spins you like, do you understand that they're holding the wheel to
like,
one side? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's not like
right?
that's
Like
not
that's what I'm
fun
saying.
at all.
Like, like expert fingers sliding into gear. I'm like, okay, I get
Yeah.
what you're
You're
trying
like,
to
okay,
do.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But then you try to drift
earning
me?
a C and taking a C. I'm like, okay, drifting a bitch. Like you're just pulling hair, pretending you're shifting, or pulling an e-brake. Like, well, I was like, I'm like, why do these keep popping up? And it's like always like the most liked comment. And I'm like, why are
So
so many people liking
when
these?
I'm thinking of the drifting one, you're thinking of this emotion. I'm thinking of like this pulling motion to keep it like in
Oh,
one
to keep
spot.
it to keep the angle.
Yes.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
like changing angles.
Yeah. You're thinking the fucking wiping motion.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm thinking
thinking
like
this.
going from one connecting to
Yeah.
another. You're thinking just straight slide.
Yes. Fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Drifted your way out of the
This is
conversation.
this is crazy. We haven't had any technical difficulties, and then like this week, everything
Yeah. It's
just
okay.
went to shit. But
They don't want to
yeah.
fucking see us. Oh, good. Okay, what's your next one?
No, that's all I had. Just the three. Just the three.
Oh, I thought you had more.
No, no.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sure I could find like weirder ones than fucking drifting bitches, but
Oh, what I was trying to say was like when you're keeping it at an angle, that's why I was like picturing like why would a woman want to be like forced to just one side, like grips to one side, like for
oh, some chicks might be into that. We don't kink shame here.
No, I know that, but I'm just like that's how I'm picturing it. You were
Oh, like this motherfucker was spinning her. I'm imagining like
That's great.
but yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should read more. You can find
I
some
mean,
crazy stuff for us.
I'll look. Oh yeah, I'll look for some weirder stuff. There's got to be more. I just gotta look for like the top liked comment. For some reason, it's always the top liked comment. So it's the first thing you see when you look at the video. And
Who
it'll
knows?
be like some guy just like cruising on his motorcycle, and it's like slide his fingers into me like he slides into gear. I'm like,
Yeah, no, a lot of people enjoy reading those books.
oh no, I'm
I
sure. I'm sure.
cannot. I like to. It depends on the mood.
Watch.
No, I'm saying like it depends on the mood. I like to read all kinds of books.
Oh, we're
just
talking about
mine is that.
reading.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
thought
say
we were talking
reading.
about that
Yeah, no.
specifically. Like,
I do. So I mainly read thriller, kind of like psychological thriller, kind of like fiction. And the most one of the recent books I just finished was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I know it's a movie, but I wanted to read the book. Yeah, and yeah.
I don't read a whole lot of fiction.
I've been
I'll read nonfiction all day.
reading a
I like to learn shit.
bunch.
But
Yeah, but that's because I
I
read
should
every
probably
night.
start reading.
Oh, you know what? This is random, but I started to. Oh, so I showed the kids the whole Twilight Saga. So I
Hmm.
was like, oh, makes me want to read the books again. So now I'm just reading the books again just for the hell of it. So it's really
Mm.
nice. Yeah. That's probably like the only like young adult like book
Young
that
adult book.
yeah. I
Like
keep a
like the TV
notes.
shows I watch. Young adult.
Yeah, that's all you. Yeah, I keep a note thingy of like all the ones that I've like read so far, and Flowers of Algernon is still my favorite out of everything that I've read. The one I was telling you about, the guy who was like Bill, he was like
Oh yeah,
going
yeah.
to yeah.
The
Yeah,
memory
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Mental, not memory.
Yeah.
Memory? No,
No,
mental.
he was slow.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like
Becomes a
he
genius.
like becomes a genius. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Did I tell you the ending of that?
No.
Ah, it was heartbreaking. It was
Why?
heartbreaking because
It
I
was all in
told
his head?
no, because I told you it was like diary entries of like
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
progress, right? It was diary entries. So then like when um when he started to figure out like based on like the mouse that they did like the experiment on, and then like how the mouse like definitely like went to shit again. Like he
Hmm.
knew because he was kind of like pretty much at his peak of like his intelligence. Like he knew that he would end up becoming the same, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so then in his diary entries, like he fucking becomes like this depressed, like he isolated himself from so many people because he was just like this is what the fuck's gonna happen to me anyways, right?
Yeah.
And then as he starts to decline in his intelligence, like with his diary entries, they start to go back to like a lot of like misspelled words and
Yeah.
like no punctuation, no capitalization, just fucking goes to shit again, right? But the
Yeah.
most heartbreaking part of that book was like there was a point where he was like, no, like he's like, I need to keep the intelligence somehow. I need to just keep reading and I need to keep like with like
Yeah.
studying, right? And he thinks that he'll keep like his intelligence. And then he starts to say things like, you know, if only I could read, I could just be smart again. If only I could write, I could be, you know, smart again. If I could
Yeah.
just, which is the same way that it began, right? He thought that if he could just read and write, then he would just be
Mm.
intelligent. And now it's ending with him just saying like, if I could just read and I can just study and I can do this, I will be smart. I will like, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, you see like the decline in like the journal entries, and he's saying kind of like the same shit. And
I
the
mean,
way, oh, dude, the way the writer, it's like, it's not like a severe decline with like the journal entries. Like, you
mhm.
read the journal entries, and then on like one of them, like, there's only one word that's like misspelled. And that, as a reader, you're like, oh, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have to notice like the very like small detail of like, oh shit, like he's becoming stupid again. But slowly, right? Like a very slow decline. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it basically ends with him being like, if only I could like read and write again, then I'll be smart. And I'm just like, oh. It was so
That kind of
heartbreaking.
sucks.
It was
That
so,
kind of
but it was
sucks.
such a good book, just the way it was written. And then like the children's book, like Where the Red Fern Grows. Dude, I was crying. I'm crying in my bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning about fucking dogs dying.
So I can't remember. I think the only book that I actually liked was The Great Gatsby.
Ah, I fucking love that book and the movie.
Because so I never watched the movie, which is really surprising to me because
Movie's so
the other day
good.
I put on Inception and Lisa was like, "You really like Leonardo DiCaprio, huh?" I'm like,
Yes.
"Nah, I like Inception and I like Wolf of Wall Street." And she's like, "And you like Catch Me If You Can
Yes. Yeah,
and
that's
you like The
literally.
Departed." And I was
Yeah.
like,
You're
"Oh
like,
fuck.
oh shit.
Wait a
Dude.
minute." And then I was like, "Wait a minute. I like Django. What the fuck?"
Yes.
And
Yeah.
she's like, "The only Leonardo DiCaprio movie that I think you don't like cuz I liked What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She's like, the only Leonardo DiCaprio movie I think you don't like is Titanic. And I was like, I hate that fucking movie.
Dude, hold on. I'm about to go on 2 fucking tangents here, okay? So, you need to watch The Great Gatsby. It's leaving Netflix soon. So, you should go watch it before it leaves Netflix. Yeah. Okay. And then number 2 is, have you seen Basketball Diaries?
Yes.
That's another okay. I'm getting this weird thing like again where we have like way too much in common.
Yeah. It's another one of those. It's another one. It's definitely another one of those. I like the movie a lot, actually.
Dude, that like when I tell people about that movie, it's like they don't understand the fucking grips that it'll have on your heart.
Yeah, and so like, it's either that or they don't even know what movie you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, how have you not heard of that movie?
A lot of people have not heard about that movie, actually. Yeah. They don't realize, like, they think that, I think it was Mark Wahlberg, like, they think that was, The Departed was, like, the only movie that they've been in together, but they've actually been with each other since Basketball Diaries. Yeah. It's such a good fucking film. You know what? You should read that book.
That's a book?
Well, because that's based on the guy's life.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Leo's character is a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you should read that book.
It's also been probably like 20 years since I've seen that movie, but
oh man, I remember when I seen
because that movie came out in like 97 or something, right?
Hold on. I went straight to the book. Yeah, it's his memoir by the author and musician Jim Carroll. You're over here just fucking watching movies.
Oh, it came out in 95.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, 95. Ah, such a good movie. Yeah. So I guess we ended up this episode talking about movies and spicy book talk. Yeah. Well, I'll go through this real quick before we end. I actually just wanted to talk about the Mandala Effect.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so okay. I knew that like you would know some of these, okay? Mm-hmm. But there's like kind of like a new one that people have been recently talking about that I will leave for last. So if you are not familiar with the Mandela Effect, it's basically like a phenomenon where like a large group of people collectively misremember a fact or an event. And some of these really trip me out because I could have sworn I've seen these in my life. Yeah.
I've done that too.
But your brain is like, no, like I know that this is real, but the world is telling me that it's not. So, all right. So the Monopoly Man, have you heard of that one?
No.
So the Monopoly Man's monocle. A lot of people recall him wearing one, but he's actually never had a monocle. I think people might be like mistaking him for like the peanut guy.
Mr. Peanut?
Sure. Yeah, but because
that's his name, right? Mr. Peanut?
Because isn't the peanut guy, doesn't he have a monocle?
I'm pretty sure he has a monocle.
Yeah, so maybe they're just like misremembering like Peanut Guy versus Monopoly Man. Guy. Yeah. Two different things. Peanuts.
The wrong guy.
Yeah. Just wrong. One's a peanut and one's a human.
Yeah, one's a dude. The other one's a fucking peanut with a top hat.
So the second one is Shazam, the movie.
No. They try to say that didn't exist?
Yes.
No.
It existed.
100% no. Yeah. No.
Yeah, so people... Okay.
Wait, Shazam or Kazam?
Shazam. The one with Sinbad.
That's the one with Sinbad.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. People were trying to say that movie didn't exist. And
yes.
I was like, no.
No, it's sure for real. No, but people are saying there's no such movie ever existed. And I'm like, that's a lie. Because how did I seen it?
Yeah, like on like fucking Cinemax at 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I've seen this movie.
No,
Yeah,
I heard that.
so
I've heard that one. But like
um
as I was reading that one, I was like, I've seen that fucking movie.
I've seen it, yes. Okay. And then the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I also am one of these people that do recall the logo having a cornucopia, but it only has ever consisted of fruit. But I remember seeing the little thing on the back. I'm like, come on. We all know that there was a cornucopia behind it, not just fruit. They just updated it to only fruit and then fucking gaslight us into thinking there was never a
Hold on.
cornucopia behind
Hold on,
it.
I gotta look this up now.
Because once you see the cornucopia, you're going to be like, oh, I've seen this logo.
Fruit of the Loom. Okay, I'm looking that up. What's the next one?
Okay. You know the song We Are the Champions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know how it ends? You can
Of
sing
the
it.
world.
It's never had that phrase.
No, there's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people do recall the song ending with of the world, but the song just ends abruptly without that phrase.
Nah, because I just looked up the lyrics and it says of the world at the
Of the
very end.
world? Well, it looks like we're gonna have to listen to it.
Hold on, I'm gonna listen to it right now. I'm just gonna go to the end.
Watch it just end. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, the ending doesn't have of the world. Of the world is in the song, but it's just not at the end.
Yeah, but people think that it ends with of the world. And it
Yeah, I mean
doesn't.
that one's fair. That one's fair because it's actually in the song, you know.
Yeah. But I literally asked you, and I don't think you
Yeah,
listen to this song religiously.
I have.
So.
Yeah, I have not. But
Okay, so the one that people are talking about right now is Febreze.
okay.
Spell it. We know
F
you're not great at spelling. Yes.
E
Yes.
B
Mm-hmm.
R E E Z.
E. Okay. Okay. So they're saying that spelling of Febreze has never been
It's
a
F A.
no, it's Febreze. No double E.
Oh, no double E.
Yeah. And everyone's like, what do you mean? It's always been a double E. And they're like, no, it's just one E. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's like, nah,
Well,
it's.
I mean, I can see how someone would assume there's two E's because like breeze has two E's, has the double E there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people are trying to pull up the old pictures of it. And for some reason.
I thought I was gonna be like it was gonna be like FAB because it's fabric.
Febreze? Oh,
Yeah.
Febreze.
I was like, now I got to think about this weird ass trick question.
Yeah, so it's so crazy, that little Mandela effect, that we all think that we have experienced something and the world tells us otherwise.
I forgot which one it was for I write sins not tragedies. But there's one for that song and I was like, what? And then I had to listen to the song again and I was like, oh.
Yeah, when you find out, tell me, because
Hell?
that's my guy and I would
Yeah.
know. So,
Yeah.
well, I hope that you're enjoying your vacation. So when you look
Getting
back
sunburnt,
onto this
you know.
video, is there anything you want to tell your future self?
Tell my future self? No.
No? All right,
No.
cool.
Do the drugs, be safe about it. Do the Italian drugs.
Dude, I can't wait to hear how many friends you make. I need to know.
I honestly feel like I'm gonna make a lot of friends. and it's gonna be super weird for me.
Yeah.
'Cause,
You're
like,
gonna, one day you're gonna be like, hey, I have somebody that we can play with. I'm like,
excuse me? We're like, yeah, I met this dude on the cruise.
Yeah. Well, all I know is that when you're on the cruise and when you're drunk, you need to be fucking telling everybody about the pod.
Oh, I'm going to.
Have
I'm
the,
gonna be like,
the
I'm a
link tree ready.
that's whenever anyone's like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a podcaster.
Exactly. Yeah. And then
I'm
like,
not even gonna say I work at MGM. I'm a podcaster.
yeah, please tell them. So then when I log into YouTube, I'm like, oh, Enrique's doing his job in Europe.
The random spike of views. Everything's
Yeah.
coming from like Europe, random places in Europe.
Yes. Just have the link tree ready to go. Fucking
Yeah,
drop it on everybody in the cruise ship. Airdrop.
Yeah, seriously. I'm just gonna airdrop it to everybody.
Yes.
Everyone's got an iPhone. People are gonna be like, where the fuck is this link coming from? And they're like, I got it too. What the fuck?
They're like, that's you, motherfucker. Your picture's
Isn't
right
that
here.
you? I'm like, oh shit,
Oh,
that is me. Nice to meet you.
You should be like, oh my god, somebody shared my podcast. They must have known that I was on this ship. They must have fucking found
like,
out.
I was like, I did have one random listener in Europe, and they must be here.
Yeah. You for sure have to shout us out everywhere that you go.
I'm gonna randomly just be writing the Linktree link on shit.
Yeah, please.
Vandalizing properties.
Or if you buy a third shack in Italy, just put like the future studio of Just Platonic.
Yeah.
And we'll record from there hopefully one day.
Yeah.
This fucking crusty ass shack.
They might have better internet than what I had just now today.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'm over here like, how the fuck am I gonna... Anyways, I'll end the episode. I'm gonna just keep talking. So, that's it for the episode. We hope that Enrique is enjoying his wonderful vacation. We'll see you again next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't do drugs.
Or do the drugs. Or don't be safe about it. Be safe about it. Just do the drugs. I mean... That's what the pod is now.
No. Don't
Make
do
bad
drugs.
decisions.
Don't do drugs, guys.
From your friends here at Just Platonic. Make bad decisions.
Salute.